Okay, so I'm wondering, does money cause stress in your life? Like, do you feel frustrated about your finances, but you actually don't know what the root cause of it is? This is what I know. Many people actually feel the exact same way, and they are completely unaware of what's causing this money pattern to show up in their lives over and over and over again. Now, here's the thing. Quite often, a lack of money is actually caused, ready for this? By a lack of self-worth at either a conscious or a subconscious level. Now, if you're not sure what self-worth is, I want to break it down like this. It is fundamentally a story that you keep telling yourself. It's a story about yourself. And the story that you tell yourself directly correlates to the money that is flowing into your life right now. So for example, I actually used to have a really, really low self-worth. And I remember when I was about 23 years old, I was completely unemployed and I was broke. And I remember opening up a newspaper and I was looking in the job section and I found an ad for a job, and it was one of those big ads. It took up literally a quarter of the newspaper, and it was for a position as a recruiter. And I remember looking at the ad and then saying a story to myself. And the story was this: this is such a big ad. This is definitely a top company, and there is absolutely no way they would ever want to hire me. And for 3 days, I didn't do anything. I did nothing. I didn't do it. I didn't apply for the job at all. Not because I didn't have the skills or the experience that they were actually looking for, but because of my low self-worth. I just didn't believe that I was worthy of a job in a company that would place an ad that big in the newspaper. So anyway, here's what happened. One day, I actually psyched myself up enough and I made the decision to apply for the job. And to my surprise, I actually got the job. It was the highest paying corporate job I had ever had. Now, by the way, in case you haven't met me, my name is Benjamin J. Harvey, and I'm actually the co-founder of Authentic Education, a BRW Fast 100 company. And since 2009, I've dedicated my life to helping people across the globe to reset their mindset and live abundantly on purpose. So my point is this: I know firsthand that there is a direct correlation between people with a low self-worth and a low net worth. Now for you, it may not be about applying for a job. I mean, it can show up in other ways. Maybe it's like you're hesitating to ask for that promotion. Or if you're a business owner, it might be in you hesitating in even asking for the business or in charging for a certain price. Maybe it's hearing a good idea, but you actually don't do anything about it. Or maybe it's making a whole bunch of money, but then you actually just go and spend all of it. This is what we know. There is a subconscious force at work in all of these moments, and that subconscious force is called your self-worth. Now, if you walk around all day, I mean, just imagine this. You walk around all day long thinking that you're not worthy, that you don't deserve it, that other people deserve it more. If that's what you walk around saying to yourself, the last thing that you're going to be doing is creating and compounding wealth. So here's my suggestion. Please, please stop telling yourself that, because it's not the truth. However, if you believe it to be true, it'll actually become a self-fulfilling prophecy for you. Because being worthy and being wealthy are two sides of the exact same coin. They're both a state of mind. And this state of mind affects your entire situation. One actually affects the other. So until you change your story about your self-worth, you're not going to see any opportunity to generate wealth. I mean, let's face it, the reality is there are so many people out there now that are making millions and millions of dollars. In fact, there are more millionaires on planet Earth than ever before in the history of the human race. So the opportunity to make millions is everywhere. And it's your current level of self-worth that is preventing you from increasing your wealth. Now, here's the thing. This all boils down to an unconscious set of rules that you tell yourself, or that others told you when you were young, that now control your current net worth. All right. At this moment, you must be thinking, well, how do I actually go about increasing my self-worth? Like how do you increase your self-worth in order to increase your net worth? We actually need three very important things in play. You need to master three important pillars. Number one, your millionaire mindset. This is not only like the story that you tell yourself. It includes that, but it also includes things at a much deeper level. Things such as your values, your vision, and your purpose. Number two, your time. All the millionaires and billionaires have the exact same 24 hours in the day. But how do they maximize the time that they have to create wealth? Well, that's what you must learn. And number three, your money. Most people have no clue about how true wealth is created. I think it's time that you actually level the playing field. And you do this by learning the strategies of the wealthiest people on the planet. Now, these three pillars are quite in-depth, and obviously I can't go through them in this really short video, because in order for you to truly get it and to truly grow from it, you need to take some time and go a little bit more in-depth into it. And that's why we actually created a free course called the Turning Point Intensive. It's actually grown to become Australia's largest personal development course. And at this course, you will discover how to master the art of dreaming and doing, how to increase your self-worth and your net worth, how to play the game of life and win, how to change your thoughts to change your life, and much, much more. So to learn more or get a free ticket for yourself, your friends, or your family members, click the link in this post. And a quick disclaimer for you. This will not be a hype and hugs event with heaps of filler content. It will be jam-packed with real experiential processes and content that I have refined from training thousands of people and conducting well over 10,000 individual one-on-one coaching sessions since 2009. It also comes complete with a 50-page manual. Now, in case you're wondering, why is it free? It's because we actually use the freemium marketing method. So similar to Zoom or Spotify or Google, we offer great value up front, and those who want more will decide to buy the premium version, so it actually ends up being a win-win for everyone. I want you to imagine this for a second. Imagine a life where you can have all the travel, all the fun, all the freedom, and all the financial freedom that you deserve. Imagine a life where you have a high self-worth and a high net worth. If you would like to start the process on creating that, then click the link in this post to learn more or get a free ticket to the Turning Point Intensive.